What is the most disturbing fact about the human body? Some people suffer from exploding head syndrome, which causes them to hear a loud bang when they wake up. If your brainstem, the part of the brain that mediates most motor control for all of the body, is damaged, you can get locked-in syndrome. That means you're fully conscious and aware of your surroundings, but unable to move or speak. The only muscles that remain unaffected in most people are the muscles that move the eyes and the eyelids. You're essentially trapped within your own body, with your only way of communication being blinking or moving your eyes. It can be caused by toxins, blockage of the basilar artery, which is the main artery of the brainstem, or other brainstem damage. If you have a surgery where they need to move your organs around, they might not function for a day, as the body assumes that they are dead.
Not sure if this is by design, but I totaled my car once, almost completely uninjured somehow. Then I looked down to my right hand, which I remember jabbing into my dashboard at 55 miles per hour. Unluckily, only my pinky took the blow. But instead of a floppy udder full of bone sand, my pinky was 0.5 inches long. Broke no bones, but instead perfectly stacked my phalanges, or finger bones, into my hand. This is fixed by a muscular Russian nurse grabbing your pinky with both hands and pulling very hard. God, I wish they gave me more lidocaine. TLDR, hit my pinky on dashboard, stacked finger bones instead of fracturing them.
LD nurse here. This is why we won't let post-op C-section patients eat until they fart. That way we know the digestive system is back online. If you eat too soon after abdominal surgery, you can end up with a paralytic ileus, which is where all the food just sits there until it gets thrown back out the top end. If you think C-section pain is bad, try a C-section plus vomiting. Interesting, had my ovary removed via C-section, but never had that. They actually kicked me out of the hospital pretty quickly. However, had my colon and some intestines taken out, and yup. I remember the doctors coming in every morning/early afternoon asking if I was able to fart. I was so excited when I could 8 days later edit great. Now my highest upvoted comment is about me trying to fart. It is always making disgusting body noises. The only reason you are not aware of it is because the ambient noise kind of drowns it out, because your ears focus on it. If you go to one of those super silent rooms that absorb all sorts of sounds, it is a really weird way to reacquaint yourself with your body. Apparently, the doctor just throws your intestines back in their higgledy-piggledy because there isn't a correct way to pack them neatly.
I noticed this after my abdominal surgery. When I turned over in bed, my gut seemed to fall from one side to the other. Mentioned to my doc and she confirmed it was my bowels rearranging themselves.
I thought it was because the intestines just know what the correct position to be in and slowly rearrange themselves. Well, just this week there was a woman, local, in her late 20s who died of a toothache. She had posted on FB about needing a dentist over the weekend and decided to wait till Monday. Sunday morning she was gone. The infection went to her brain. There are a vast number of ways that your body can malfunction and kill you with little or no warning. An aneurysm can go undetected until it bursts and kills you. Getting hit in the chest just the right way can stop your heart. You can encounter an allergen that never previously provoked an immune response that freaks out your body so badly that you die. You literally just never know if your body will just die.
My sister got meningitis after she popped a pimple in this area. She had an on and off fever at first, so we thought it was just the flu. After 1 week, we thought she was recovering because she was feeling better, no fever, etc. But after a couple of days, her fever started again, and one morning, I heard someone knocking on the bathroom door from the inside. When I opened it, I found my sister on the floor. She was having bad seizures and vomiting brown liquid. Her eyes were rolling upward and she was making a scary guttural sound. She was rushed to the hospital and was unconscious until the next day. She also went blind for a couple of hours after she regained consciousness. Thank God she was able to see again the day after that.
They can come at any age too. My, then, 11-month-old son suffered a ruptured brain aneurysm 18 months ago. No symptoms leading up to it, and the surgeons told us there was no way to see it coming. The exact words were unbelievably shitty luck. Without a very fortunate, specific chain of events, we'd have lost him after 15 hours of brain surgery. 3 weeks in a coma/PICU, bronchitis with reventilation, and finally COVID. We were home 6 weeks later. He started walking in March of this year, and now following his latest assessment, he's not even behind developmentally. The human body is incredible. Edit. For all the people asking, he was 11 months when he suffered the aneurysm. He's now coming up to 2.5. I also wrote a much longer than intended backstory for anyone interested.